Hello, good morning, tutors and classmates. My name is Genis Natalia Bonilla. I am 22 years old. I'm from Colombia, but I'm living with my parents in Portugal. And I am a student of bachelor degree to teaching English, and today I am here to take my speaking test. For that, we are going to talk about the next topic, how the children should have fun in the past and nowadays. I'm gonna use two photos. We are going to talk about the difference between that two photos, and in the final, I'm gonna say my opinion. Okay, in previous generation, children spend a great deal of time outdoors. They play the traditional games like hot dogs, marbles, or hide and seek. And some children enjoy too, riding bikes, climbing trees, or simple, running around the neighborhood with friends. And I believe this type of activities are good for three reasons. Because the children have a great social bonds, they become creative, and have a better physical health. And I think that's so important. Now, in contrast, the children today, they only want to stay in home and in their advice like tablets, smartphones, playing consoles, and looking for TV shows or something like that. And we can see some similarity in their second photo. We can see two children. These two children have a tablet. In their only world is the tablets. They only look for the screen. They not looking for nothing more. And I think that's so bad. It's true. This advice, this help the children to have some skills because we can find some range of information and that's good, but we need to have a balance. Why? For example, if we don't have a balance to use that type of advice, we can be sedentary, we can have a social anxiety, and we can have bad sleep, for example. If we are talking with someone today, or if you're just looking around the world, or talking with the person you want, you are look the person have these three problems or just one, but they have. And for example, if you're entering your phone on 3 a.m. and you enter to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever app, you're gonna see people in the screen. They are talking, they are looking for the videos, and that's so bad because you're gonna have a bad health. And I believe that's not good. Now, if you are playing outdoor, the children have the possibility to be uh three three deals, for example. Uh, they gonna uh, they're gonna know how to work in team, and they're gonna have resilience and problem solving. And I think these three areas are important in the real life because when you become adult, you need to know that when the children play older, they create all games with all rules. They play with his meat and they have a team, and that's important. For example, today, if you wanna work in a restaurant, you need to know how to work at a team. You need to have a resilience and problem solving. If you don't have that, you can work. And if you want an enterprise, or if you want enter to have a work in an enterprise, you need to have that. If you don't have, you're gonna have a great deal of problems. Nobody wants that. Now, in my opinion, I'm gonna say again, I prefer to play outdoor. I prefer the children have contact with the world. I prefer the children have interactions with another persons, interaction with children of their age, and I think that's important. And you can find that find that in a better education if you're playing outdoor. But you need to know the balance and encouraging the children to play it all dark. You need to be careful. Yeah, everybody needs to be careful. But I think that's my opinion. Okay,